Most of my videos I have let me see. So hello everyone. Most of the videos I've uploaded on YouTube and others were basically response to some emails I do receive from people on inquiries on Pojo vehicles, some other related issues. Then there's one particular one I want to actually read out the mail. So this video is like a response to the mail. However, I'm not going to mention because the person that sent the mail did not indicate if I should if he should stay anonymous or unanonymous. So I'm not going to call his name. So I'm going to give him a different name. So this is the mail. It said the subject is a homage for the Lion King. Then it reads, first, let me introduce myself to you. I'm one of your secret admirers, and I had once spoken with you. Hold on. Yeah, I had once spoken with you on phone just to say hi, and so it goes. Now, beside your in-depth knowledge of Pojo Automobile, I have discovered, following you on Twitter, that your views on many modern issues are radical and original. You are neither religious nor political. I would like to know what you think about some of the popular religious thoughts in Nigeria. I would like to know the idea behind your mikta, if I'm right. Finally, I would appreciate your assistance when I'm ready to acquire used Pojo 406. Thank you very kindly. That's Francis. So I'm giving him Francis name. So okay, to answer some of your questions, he said you made an observation that my views on modern issues are radical and original. Yes, I've always been like this. I don't know, even when I was growing up, like I've mentioned in many of my videos, I passed through a training seminary institution, where you are tamed to be so-called gentle, to be soft, if I may speak. But the most reverend priest ended up not being soft. But then, of course, that's what the training, what you undergo during the training. But I never imbibed that culture. I don't think I ever allowed it to get to me. Like I mentioned, I think, was it my last video or my last two videos, where I did I think conversation with Lion King, something like conversation with Ikenna351. That I'm basically a lion in a human physical body. So I exhibit that character, that experience. So I wonder who is calling me. Guys, I'm really busy. So what I do, I exhibit that lion's attitude. I don't hide it. I don't do, I know a lot of people, they want you to be what animal now will I use? I don't know. A soft one that takes every nonsense from everybody. I don't know, maybe you can find an animal that can best describe what I'm trying to say. People that rather swallow nonsense or keep quiet or try to please the world even if they die in silence, people like that. But someone like me, no, I don't. It's just who I am. So yeah, my thoughts and my perspective and the way I present it or say it to whoever that cares to listen could be likened to be not feminine, because that's the thing. People think that you are only mature when you are feminine. I think I will come to that in one of your questions, because you see a lot of men, as soon as they get married, they become castrated, emotionally castration. Sometimes even the way you see them behave, because I won't use the word physical castration, because that one really doesn't mean much. It's the emotional one that really matters to me. You see men behaving like puppies, more like pussies. You see a man who has always been alive, jumping up and down, doing so many things, taking risks, doing unpredictable things, exhibiting that masculinity. All of a sudden is watered down. He becomes more feminine than the wife. So that's what I'll use. So yeah. And if you look at what I do, you realize that it's basically the same thing people in the past have done, even though they all did it in their own ways. I'm talking about John the Baptist. Yeah. If you read the Bible, if you are a Christian and read the Bible, you tell what I do is not much different from what John the Baptist did. The same thing with Jesus of Nazareth. Yeah, that was exactly what he did. What I'm doing now is the same thing he did. Only difference that people are worshiping him. But of course, he never wanted anybody to do that. Then when he transitioned to non-physical, the living ones decided to use his name and his teachings to manipulate and control the society. I think I've done the video on that already, or do it in future, so I don't want to dwell more in that. The other people that have done something like that or have done something like what I'm doing now. Leonardo da Vinci, Shakespeare, Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla, there are so many of them. People that the world considered radical when they were in their physical body. But eventually, when they transitioned, people realized, even Isaac Newton, he did the same thing. When they now transitioned, they started to realize that their perspective was actually what it is, even up till now. So, yeah, I think originality. Yeah, that's one thing I detest in life. Fake. I hate people that pretend or are fake. I don't do that. It's not me. Because somebody like me, I'm not projecting myself as, the saint. When I was in seminary, we studied a lot of studied the life of the Catholic saints. What was written anyway. Since none of those guys that wrote them were even there when they lived. Some of those things were just stories made up. So, how they lived, how they were very quiet, blah, 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 humble, submissive, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't do that. I don't speak out for people to believe that I'm want a sort of perfect image or icon to follow or emulate from. I don't preach for people to take me as their role model. I hate that word, role model. It's nonsense. I'll probably do a video on that. The stupid things men invented. I don't even know who invented that word, those words, or that idea. Stupid thing. What is role model? Trying to. So I project my own original person. This is who I am. This is my own perspective. You don't have to be me. All you need to do is express who you are as well. There's no right or wrong. It's just that humans, for some reasons, took other people's belief that have lived in the past that, oh, this is the right and this is wrong. So they just defined what they believe is right or they heard is right and keep to it. Even when events have taken over some of those things. I mean, you still live the lifestyle of 2,000 years ago. Because of probably the way things were at that time, that lifestyle was more suitable to them. You still keep living it in the present. Because it was written down that, oh, that was what so-called God put in the book. Well, see, I don't really want to get much there, but I would say, yes, I'm original. It's left for you. If you can judge me, tell me I'm wrong or right. That's your business. The next question said, you are neither religious nor political. Huh? Yes, I used to be a Christian. I was born in a Christian family, trained in Christian doctrine, Catholic doctrine for years. But I no longer participate in anything called religion. Doesn't matter the type of religion. Paganism, Christianity, Islamic, Buddhism, Judaism, whichever one. No, I don't. They're all just old beliefs that people are just hanging on to. So I don't participate in any of them. It's same thing with political. I don't believe why I don't participate. First, even when I was young, I've never voted till this moment. When I became of age to vote, I've never ever voted. Because even though at that point I was still practicing some of these beliefs that were not serving me. But I've never, I think at that time, I still have at the back of my mind that other people don't create my reality. I create my own reality. So I don't get involved with politics because it's none of my business. I don't, because I've noticed that when people discuss politics, it's always about shifting the responsibility of their well-being to other people. You're expecting another person to be the one to determine whether you exist, whether you are happy, whether you get everything you want in life. It's always about blame and he's doing good, he's not doing good. So that's bullshit. So I don't do that. I'm not interested in politics. Then he said you would like to know what I think about popular religious thoughts in Nigeria. Well, I will not speak of other ones that I did not experience. I was never a Muslim or never practice Islamic religion or paganism. Even though I have a little idea about paganism. I grew up in the eastern part of the country, so over there, Christianity and paganism, we are running more like in parallel lines, So yeah, I have a little idea about paganism. Not that I practice it, but yeah, I know what is the beliefs attached to it and the Christianity. Okay, I think I will come to this. This probably will be the last question I will answer. Because it may take me a long. What's the time? 15 minutes. Okay. It take me a while to explain my own perspective on these religions. I would like to know the idea behind your MGTOW. Okay. I'm going to start answer to this question with a scenario. Something happened recently, some days ago. These two guys, or two married men I know, and they live not very far from where I stay. They're actually neighbors. So one morning I was doing something and I came around that place to, I don't want to get into the detail, but I came there to do something, and I saw one of the married men, talking to the second married man's wife. As he was talking to the wife of the other man. They are both neighbors. Then there's another woman there, the third neighbor, she's a woman. And so something got my attention to their conversation. It appeared the man reported something to the other woman. And you need to see, she was there counseling him. And what got my attention, like I said, was when I now started hearing about alcohol, the Bible, what Bible says about taking alcohol, or what it didn't say about it, blah blah blah, and how bad it is to be drinking alcohol in terms of what society, how society defines alcohol taking. So this man was just standing there like a confirmed pussy. Yeah, I'll use the word pussy. He was just there standing. This woman was just using all kinds of words and quotations. He was just draining. Yeah, I was just there looking at the man. I was busy doing what I was doing. I was looking at the man. He was just being drained. As in, I know some of you have watched vampire movies. The way they will come, bite you, and then suck all your blood gradually. So that was what was happening to this man at that time. I just saw him. When you see a man being drained, energy being drained, you will tell. He was just there. His energy was draining. As in, each time he wants to speak, you see him going down. The tone that he spoke with some seconds ago or a minute ago will be lower than, oh God, as in, it was horrible. The woman was even telling him, oh, that's why, how dare his husband take alcohol? That she is the one that determines what anybody is in the house. And it's very bad for this and that. And later the wife of that man, that the wife of the man that they were castrating or dealing with at that time, even came and joined and said, yes, why would he even take alcohol? That's something you should have done. He should have taken alcohol or done with it before he got married. But now he's married, he doesn't have any right. That is very bad to take alcohol, even if it's once a month. He doesn't care. Blah, blah, blah. And the man was, he got to a point, the man was even begging, saying, at least he should be allowed to drink, even in his own house. Since he doesn't allow him or want him to be taking the alcohol outside the house, but at least he should be allowed to take in his own house. In his own house, that the wife is supposed to have the right to take alcohol in the house, and he has been begging and pleading to the point that now the wife no longer touches him, doesn't even allow him, doesn't talk to him anymore. That she doesn't even want to pray together with him, because according to the man, she's now seeing him as the devil. There are all kinds of things. As in, the man just kept explaining, trying to explain. At the point, he wasn't even saying it was because of medical reasons. That was why You stay, after all, he doesn't really take that alcohol that much. He only takes it maybe once in a month or once a week. That you just mix it with one traditional herb or something like that. I think he says stout. It's Guinness stout. That's even what I'm talking about. Which everyone knows. The stout itself is a herbal or a medicinal drink. But here he's pleading that he is allowed to take the medicine. Oh, that it was even the doctor that advised him because of probably a health issue he has, that once in a while he can use a stout, mix it with something else and take. And he's pleading that the wife should allow him to do that. As in, God, I was there and I was like, you guys are not just reminding me why I chose to go meet her, why I chose not to have anything to do with women emotionally or live with anyone, any of them for the rest of my life, rest of this physical life anyway, probably in the next. But it wasn't a good sight, why they were there reminding me what married men go to in the name of they want to fulfill society expectation, because that's most of the reason why men get married, because to them the society expects that you are supposed to be married. To them, it's only a woman that defines you as a man. If you are not married, that means you are not a man. So in other words, you need the woman validation to feel your manhood. How do I even put it? So I mean, so some they do it, they get married because they want to please the woman, because they love the woman so much that even though they are not ready to settle down, but to please her, but to do whatever he can to make her happy. He has to go down the path or the road he's not ready or he doesn't even want. You have to get married to her. So I know some of you will be saying, what's all this? As in, how does it relate to the question? Yeah, well, it does. If it doesn't relate to, if you don't see that it relates to the question, that means you never. I don't think you'll ever get me. You will never ever understand me. Not every man, somebody like me, no, I can't take that nonsense. As in, I can't live where I can't be free, even in my own house. Because that's what it means. Ask any, it's not just a man. Everybody is expecting that once you are married, the woman owns the house. The woman owns you. She dictates what goes in the house and outside the house. You are no longer, you are just a disposable asset. You are just there. I mean. So, yeah, and they were all there laughing, jesting. And you know the funny thing? The woman that was busy telling the man how she doesn't allow anybody in this house, including the husband, to take anything she doesn't approve. The husband is the most, I don't know, how do I put it? This man is more like, I won't say a walking ghost because he's still living. But even you see somebody who is no longer there, as if he's no longer there, he's just a walking body. He comes out, he behaves as if, he's going to hypnosis. I don't know how to, that he's been hypnotized or something. He's no longer, even though his body is there, but the mind is not there. You could hardly tell that he's even the husband of the house. I don't know how to explain these things. I know, see, it's the first time I've observed this. Come on, I grew up. I know what goes on in people's houses or between husband and wife and all that. I know, I have friends that are married. I hear people discuss. I know what goes on, but it's just that sometimes when I be reminded, when I'm experiencing it or seeing it going on or observing it, I'm like, wow. No wonder men, the suicide rates are more in men than women. Because, Some, look at this man, probably this has been going on for months or however, I don't know, in his house, to the point that he was looking for a way to release that pain. He was looking for a way to release the pain, so he sought for outside or external, not the necessary validation. Yeah, external help so that he could feel better. Guess what? They ended up making him feel, he felt worse, as in complete emasculation. Because those 3 women, even the other women, they all gang up and made him feel that he was worthless. As far as his wife was concerned, she is the one to tell you what is good or bad. And of course, they always go and always go, of course, because they are Christians, it's always come down to what the Bible says. That's the funny thing. As if, is it not the same Bible that I've studied? Because that's why most times they will talk about, say, where is even written in the Bible that alcohol is bad? I mean, I just don't understand. When people talk about alcoholism as bad, especially the Christians, say, can you point anywhere in the Bible where it was written that it's a bad thing to sip alcohol? Because the last time I checked, everything that is eatable, edible, or anything, if you take it too much, is bad for your body. The same thing, even water. Even if you drink water more than required or your body needs, is bad for your system. The same thing with alcohol. So if you take it, well, if your body needs only a sip, and you take more than 1 sip, you are the one deteriorating your body. Because your body will always tell you, okay, that's enough. While some people, maybe their body doesn't even require alcohol at all. It will immediately tell you immediately that, hey, this part is not for you. But people will now go and start interpreting Bible. Is it not the same Jesus you people are worshipping? The so-called Christians are worshipping. Is it not the same Jesus that they claim that went to a wedding and converted the so-called water to wine? What do you think wine is? Do you think wine is juice? Wine is the strongest drink that have alcohol. The most, I mean, sometimes I get very upset with some of these things. Your God, your so-called God, changed water to wine and ask people to drink and enjoy themselves. Yet you are not saying your God did the wrong thing by cover. Or you want to tell me wine is not alcoholic? Do you know what wine is? Where is wine made from? Is it not vine? I mean, sometimes human beings. So I don't get that. So back to your question about what I think about religious stuff. I think Christianity is just something I don't just understand, because even the people that brought it to Nigeria, the missionaries, the white men that brought Christianity to Nigeria, have figured it out, and the majority of them have ditched that religion. They no longer care, because they realize that this is just a form of control. But the people that everybody are the ones championing the Christianity, they don't even understand what they were brought to, you know, the people, what they taught them. So everybody just sit and look at a phrase in the Bible, interpret it in whichever way he thinks, or selfishly interpret it to suit what his own perspective or what he thinks the next person should do. Not even think, demand, because that is always, when it comes to husband and wife, the wife is always demanding that the husband should do it because she is the saint, he is the devil. So I think that answers your questions. I mean, I've never MGTOW, MGTWO. For those who don't know, it means men who have made a decision to simply, let's say, you know what? Fuck marriage. Yeah. Fuck marriage. Yeah, this is what society expects. But they've done their own calculation and looked to themselves and realized, is this what they really want? And they said, no, it is not what. For whatever reason, some don't want it because of what could happen in the future. The wife could wake up one day and divorce you, take everything you want. Some don't want because they don't want anybody to control them, which women do. I mean, I don't care how good you think you are. Allow a woman into your personal life. That's the next thing you will do, is to emasculate you, manipulate you, and start controlling you. you become less a man. So don't get, if you want, you can hate what I'm saying, but look at your life. Is this how you are? Is this the energy you are exhibiting now? Was it that same way before you met her? If that's the same, fine. It's up to you. So doesn't mean women are bad, but it means men are so stupid that they give up their own self, give up their own well-being just to please another person because they are told those ones are more important than them. So that's the thing. Everybody is selfish. So who cares? If I were a woman, I'll do the same thing. If you choose not to value yourself, but to value me more than any other thing, that's your own stupidity. So I'll make sure I will exploit it. You allowed yourself for me to exploit, so I'm going to do that. So that's the thing. So it all comes down to, so men who've chosen, hey, I'm not gonna do this, I'm out. Society, if you guys want to go and men, go and kill yourself because you want to, go ahead and do that. However, there are some men, even though they are married, but they figure out a way to still maintain their masculinity and be in control, at least to some extent, of their life. Yeah, those are the men women complain and accuse of being too abusive or too controlling. Yeah, the man, once you see, so let me tell you, if you see any man, married man, and the wife is saying, oh, he's so nice, he's very loving, he's very this thing, you know, listen to what she's saying at that moment. You hear her saying, oh, he does everything she wants, he's a priority, blah, blah, blah. That man, yeah, I won't just call him a pussy, he's just there, he's just an asset, you know, he's just being used. Some people marry for economic reasons. Maybe, okay, what I have is not enough, so I need, if I have a woman, it will be enough to do, blah, blah, blah. You know, there are so many ways you can define that. So that's a mikta, that's what it means. But one thing about mikta is, even though I'm not really the kind of person that goes with label or want to attach myself so much with labels, you know. But then, because I made my own choice long ago to go my own way. In fact, from childhood, I've been exhibiting that energy. However, when it gets to the point of the so-called, the subject marriage, I decided, nope, I'm not going to do that. After a lot of experiences made me realize that that's not my path. So I decided to follow it, and so I'm more like a man going his own way. However, you can put, we now find ourselves under the umbrella of men going their own way. So everybody have their own reasons of doing that. Like, even for example, monks, the male monks, they are in the monastery, they are not married. The reverend priests, they are also not married, they are going their own way. For whatever reason, to them, they believe that they want to do that, they want to serve God. So to serve God, they don't want to marry. Some people, they are not interested in serving the God, so to say. They just don't want to do anything with women. Not that they don't anything to do with women, but in their own private life, have them live together with them. No, they don't want to. Not because they are bad. You know, after all, I have siblings, I have sisters, I have my mother and everything. I care so much for them. But then, my opinion matters most to me. My perspective matters most to me. For example, in one of your questions, it said, okay, where you said this thing is original and radical. My views on modern time is more radical. Yes, for example, I tell people that we are all selfish, but for some reasons, men have given up. Men allow women to be selfish and tell themselves they are not worthy to be selfish. Only women are meant to be selfish. You know, I mean, some people will say, what am I talking about? Come on, do you need me to spill it out? Take for example, the same woman that goes to church every morning, every evening, every afternoon, every night, The same woman that does all kind of novenas, pray morning and night. The same woman that fasts from morning to night for 9 days, 10 days, 20 days. The same woman that changes every church she can lay her eyes on, jump from one church to the other, praying to get a husband, begging so-called gods. In fact, some even go to juju people, or what's it called? Use all kinds of spiritual, religious means to get a man to marry them. The same woman that do all kind of artificial and fake thing to get a man attention to propose and marry her. The same woman that have taken up this is the only thing that matters to her, to get married. Begging, praying, doing some even to go to the point of manipulating men or trapping them with pregnancy to get married to. Suddenly, when a man eventually gets that attracted to her, or eventually end up saying, okay, I think I'm in. Guess what? Suddenly, she's not doing you a favor. She's the one not doing you a favor for what she has been waiting for, praying and doing all kinds of things. The men will now say, oh, she's the one doing them a favor. So because of that, they are going to do everything, both humanly and non-humanly possible, to keep pleasing her for doing him a favor, for accepting to marry him. How stupid can that sound? Look at what goes on wedding days. Men spend everything, including what they have not even owned, doing everything to please the woman on the wedding day. For doing what? For doing him a favor by accepting to marry him. Sometimes I really don't get. Like, oh no, they don't want marriage, they don't want anything. They just came and convince them. Seriously. So yeah, that's the thing. Men choose not to be selfish, because you find out that most men at times, they are not, well, even if they want to marry, they are not yet ready to marriage, but somehow they were manipulated or trapped or whatever this thing, and they found themselves getting married. So you still believe that she gets to be the one to be happy, because to you, as long as she's happy, her happiness is what determines whether you're happy or not. If she's happy, then you'll be happy. If she's sad, no, you will not be happy. So all you need to do is to give up your own well-being of what makes you happy, to keep making her happy so that you can be happy. Who is selfish and who is not selfish? That's what I'm saying. Who is a man decided that men for some reason decided that they don't get to be selfish. They are the ones, women are the ones that get to be selfish. And some women will come and tell you so many reasons, oh, you're supposed to think about your family. Your family is your first priority. You know, one of the things I've realized, men are stupid. Men will call me or bring their vehicles to me for diagnosis, and after diagnosing, I'll tell them, show them, oh, these things are faulty in the vehicle, they need to be replaced. The next thing was, oh, I can't afford it, can you please show me a cheaper one to buy? Oh, I will keep managing it until when I can buy. Oh, I can't buy this, oh, blah, blah, blah. Because they want to save some money, so that they will use it to impress the society, to impress the society, or impress the women in their life, or cater for whatever reason or other. However, when women bring their vehicles to me to diagnose all this thing, see, even if I tell her to what it will cost to fix the car or replace the part is more than the vehicle, I say, she doesn't waste a second. She doesn't even hesitate. Right there, she will tell you how much, okay, this I can pay you. Even if she doesn't have all the knowledge, she will say, go ahead, I'm going to pay everything. Why? Because the vehicle makes her happy, or the vehicle takes care of her. The vehicle, so because the vehicle helps her one way or the other, so that vehicle needs to be in good shape. So she always think of herself first. her own well-being first. So she will spend whatever amount he needs to get that car. Doesn't care if it's the original, fine. Because they as far as I'm concerned, this person said quality things is what is needed to get the car in good shape. So she's going to spend that amount of money so that she will enjoy that quality. But men, no, they will not spend. They will rather die than spend that money so that they will use that the remaining money to please their women. I mean, I've seen all kinds of things. So some will say, oh, I can't buy this car because I can't buy manual transmission that I love so much because my wife prefers automatic. So because of that, I have to buy the one she likes, not the one I like. Oh, come on, man. Man, you guys are stupid. They are very, very fucking stupid. If some of them say, their wife already have their own cars. They're having their own automatics. But no, they want to buy the one so that in case he's not around or in case the wife is interested, he can now drive his as well. So because of that, he needs to buy the one the wife likes. Even though the wife is already driving the one she likes. But he still have to buy his own personal car that the wife likes, even though he doesn't like the car. So that's how stupid men are. I will keep saying that. Like you said, I'm very radical in the way I say. That's what John the Baptist was doing. Speaking the truth in a very arrogant manner. That's what I do. People say I'm very arrogant. And I say, you damn right, I'm arrogant. What does arrogant means? When somebody speaks it the way it is, without giving a damn about how you feel about what he's saying. That's what you call arrogance. Well, like I said, yes, I am. It's up to you. You don't need to like it because who cares about how you feel, you know. So that's how I see things. That's how I share my perspective of things. It's up to you. If you like it, don't like it, fine. So yeah, as there are so many things. I've done video on MGTOW and so many things. But I just this to explain or to respond to you. Probably other people may also find it useful. I also talk about you appreciate that I give you assistance when you are ready to buy a Peugeot 406. Yeah, when you are ready, you get in touch with me and we'll take it up. That's what I do. I buy cars I help people that want to avoid buying an abused vehicles. So yeah, that's I can do for you. So what I do is basically my life is the same offline and online. People that have come to me or met me or spoken with you tell me that they won't see any difference with all these things I'm saying here and what they see me living. I don't fake. I don't pretend. So, you know, for fuck's sake, I'm existing in this body. Because I know eventually I'm going to leave this body. So I'm not going to live in this body trying to please everyone so that I will be liked. No, while I will be an unhappy human being, knowing that eventually I'm going to leave. So who cares? When it's time for me to leave this body, it's going to happen. I'll leave. So I will be spending every moment of this existence having a good time, living the life the way I want it, because I came to live in this life the way I want it, not the way they want it or others want it. So that's you know, sometimes people will say, oh, why not do things for your children? Or why not get married and go through that nightmares for the sake of having a child or children so that they will live after you? That could be your part of risk resistance because, oh, okay, you could say, oh, okay, let me go through that nightmare so that at the end of it, I'll get something positive from it, which is children. But understand that those children, let me not talk about kids now, children. Talk about because some do say do it because they want their name to live longer. They want people to remember them generation after generation so that their lineage will continue. Seriously, I'll give you an example. When I was in the university many years ago, I don't know how this thing came about. Suddenly my father said, oh, I want to change the surname. In fact, he didn't even consult us or sought for our consent. He went ahead and changed his surname because the surname was the surname is his father's name. So when the father transitioned, they started answering the father. That the father's name became their surname. I mean, him and his siblings. So he said he wanted to change the name. In fact, not just he wanted, he went and changed it. Even my siblings, my mother, everybody, we are okay with that. I just looked at them and said, no, I'm not changing any name. They said, they've already done that. They've gone to local government. I said, who cares? I'm of age. I decide what to answer. As far as I'm concerned, that name is okay to me. I'm not changing it. I didn't meet the man. I mean, my grandfather. I did not meet him. So, doesn't mean I'm doing it because I'm using it to respect him for answering his name. No. But I look at the meaning of the name. It was okay to me. And I thought I'm not going to change it because the name, if you apply it to Christianity, it sounds to them, it's not a Christian name. So I was like, I won't use because Christianity doesn't like this name and change something that I'm very okay with, that I even like or even love. I mean, change my name because somebody finds it uncomfortable. Bullshit. I thought I'm not going to do that. Years later, they knew, so I was serious. Even most of all my siblings, they've gone back to answering my surname, the surname they were born with. It seems it's only my father now, my mother, probably that still answers the new name. But I was the only one that stood my ground. I said, I'm not changing it. There's nothing you can do about it. So I wanted to show you because people think that I come online to claim that I'm this, I'm radical, I'm this. I'm just giving you my life. It's who I am. The way I live, the way you see me talking online, expressing my perspective online, is exactly what I do offline. Doesn't mean my parents, they like that I said fuck marriage. But who cares? It's my own life. They just have to. I'm not even interested in whether I've accepted it or not. This is what I want to do. It's the way I want to live. The same thing with fuck religion. I said that, of course, I was born in the Christian family. So, of course, there's no way they would like that I say fuck religion. But what would they do about it? Nothing. I live it the way I want. And when I'm done, I leave. So if my father has virtually changed that name and everybody accepted, that his father's name would have been, one more generation is gone. If no more generation, so probably would have stopped with us. Nobody will even remember his father. So if you think that you are coming here so that your lineage will continue, guy, give it one more generation, nobody will remember your existence. Unless the only one thing that will maintain or keep you is your activities. Your activities while you are in this physical body. Not the people you keep. I haven't heard of people that their children messed up the family name, did all kinds of things. Some even got wiped out. So guys, I'm going to stop this video here. And no, whoever that sent this email, I believe you might have answered all your questions, and of course I have a lot to talk about, but because of time, it's almost 48 minutes, so I think this should be done now. Be done with this video, so I can focus on other things. Alright guys, talk to you guys in my next video.